God hates a false balance. And I'll be giving emphasis on that as we go on. Let us quickly run to Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 11 to 12. The Bible says, wisdom is good with an inheritance. Can you see a balance? Wisdom is good with an inheritance. It said, and by it there is profits. By it there is profit. Wisdom is good with an inheritance. So God's wisdom wants us to excel and to confer an inheritance, that we should not just excel, but we should be able to leave inheritance for our children. The Bible talked about in Psalm 112, verse 1 to 3. It said, the seed of the righteous shall be blessed. It says, it shall be wealthy. The generation of the upright shall be blessed. It said, it shall leave wealth for its children. So God wanted to have an inheritance for you, your children to inherit you. That is the mission that God has for you. And in that mission, there is a purpose. The purpose is that the generation of the upright may be blessed. You want your generation to be blessed. So the Bible talks in verse 12. It says, for wisdom is a defense. It says money also is a defense. Wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. In other words, God wants you and I to receive his wisdom, and by his wisdom we should be able also to have money. Call it money. Don't be afraid to say money. Some Christians, believers, shy away from money, but it's the will of God that you have money. He said wisdom is a defense. The wisdom of God gives us defense. He said, but there's a role money can also play in our life, that wisdom without money will bring frustration. There is a place wisdom can take you, and there's a place money can take you. There's a covering wisdom can give you, and there's also a covering that money can give you. Can you see a fair balance? So God is not saying that you should have wisdom and not have money. Rather, he says you should have wisdom, you should also have money to give you a fair balance, because a false balance God hates. God hates a false balance. God went further. He says, for the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom gives life to them that have it. So when you have wisdom, you say wisdom gives you life. The balance of wisdom is that wisdom gives you a protection. Wisdom tells you what to do, when to do, how to do, when to do, when not to do. Wisdom tells you when to speak, when to shut your mouth up. Wisdom tells you when to move, when not to move. It inspires us. Wisdom is the grace of God, the light of God that shines in our heart and mind and inspires us to do what we ought to do when we are supposed to do them, and not to do the right thing at the wrong time, or to do the wrong thing at the right time. So wisdom guides you to do the right thing at the right time, and not the right thing at the wrong time, nor the wrong thing at the right time. Wisdom gives you the fair balance, and that is what God wants you and I to have. It says, with the excellence of knowledge is that the wisdom gives life to them that have it. So when we have wisdom, it's a wisdom gives us life. Wisdom gives us life. Because by wisdom we live effective life, and it's the will of God for you and I to live an effective life in every area of our life and family.